Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today is about 2 weeks before the Basel Fair. Baselworld in Switzerland is going to begin. I'll be there again this year like I was last year, so just during that week around the 22nd, about 1 week following, I don't know if there'll be any content on the channel, but I am, again, honored to be able to go because for all the, I don't know, 14, it's funny, you think you know how long you're in business for, but I always got to do it in my head. So for the 15 years I've been in business, I was never able to go. Last year was my first time. It was wonderful. I'll go again this year, and the only reason I'm able to go is because I have the most awesome people doing work for me, and while I'm gone, I know that the business will still function without me, and as a business owner, it's one of the greatest feelings you can have, that maybe if you're not around, things will still work out for you. So you may have read, if you follow up on it. Well, actually, let me just start in case you know nothing about Baselworld. Baselworld is a watch fair in Switzerland. It's been going on for decades and decades and decades. It's where all the brands come out to show their wares. It's almost like the auto show in New York or in Chicago or whatever. All the brands come out. It's totally open to the public. So people that are walking around there are consumers, you, retailers, me, and also all sorts of manufacturers and everything else. And then the people that are exhibiting there are most of your manufacturers in the watch industry, and sometimes some distributors are there as well, exhibiting their stuff. So it is a tremendous show, but you may have read at the close of Basel last year that they were shortening the show 2 days. And I think the main reason there is because a lot of people complain that prices are really expensive. If you're an exhibitor, I don't know, I don't have a bill. I don't have to pay to go. Unless I have to pay to get in, whatever the fee is, 100 euro or 100 franc, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's nothing for me. For the exhibitors, though, it's tens and tens of thousands of dollars, even for the smallest of brands. Never mind the rental fee. There's the logistics. There's setting up a booth. There's storing the booth, assembling the booth, breaking down the booth. Manpower, people power, whatever they got to call it nowadays. So you have all those things. So a lot of brands, complain it's too expensive, so they knock off 2 days, and they can make it a little bit cheaper, but it's not that much. It's not 2 days cheaper. It's just a little bit cheaper. But then also, I think that the bad part is this, several hundred less brands are going to be there this year, 2018, and that just, I see a spiral developing. It's kind of happened. I've been going to the JCK show in Vegas for about a dozen years, and I see the spiral. It's starting. What happens? Less exhibitors want to attend because, well, they can't afford it, or the customer base simply isn't there. And next year, maybe people like me, if less exhibitors attended, people like me that are going to do business, they will say, well, if there's less exhibitors there, maybe it's not worth my while to fly to another continent, spend 5 days there, hotel, everything, and then come back. Maybe it's not worth it. So then less people go next year. What happens? Less people go. The attendees, the exhibitors look and say, oh, it's less attendees last year. I think we're going to bail out of the show in 2019. And then less attendees, it goes on and on and on. So what's going to happen to the show? I have no idea. I mean, the show obviously isn't going anywhere for a while. Your stalwarts will always be there. You'll walk in, there'll be a big Rolex booth, Breitling booth, Patek, Tag. All those guys will be there. But where it's really, really, really going to hurt is the little guys, the small micro brands that I try to represent as best I can in the store. It's really going to hurt them. And it's the bigger brands, I think, really need some sort of a wake-up call to realize, and I guess this is a little bit of a rant, if you will. I could do a whole video on this. I'm actually contemplating it, on the changing way that we do business, especially, in all retail, obviously. Wristwatches are no exception. Less and less of you are walking into a store and buying a watch. If you are, you're walking into Tourneau, you're looking at the Baume Mercier, and then you're going online and you're finding it for 30% off and you're buying it. And, we have to, it's the way of change. We have to embrace this change, and these brands really need to work more with people like me. I'm not saying I want Baume Mercier. I don't want Rolex. I don't want that stuff. I'm saying, though, they have to really embrace this change and the way business is changing. I know some brands are starting their own online boutiques. I honestly don't think that's the way to do it, but whatever the case may be, that's a little rant over. Maybe more of a video on it later if you want to hear more of my thoughts on it. I guess I'll do my own wrist check. I still got the Ulysse Nardin Maxime Marine, and then the Sarb 033. Again, as I said in the Orient video, everybody wants what they can't have, and Saya, Japan made an announcement that the 033, the 035, and the Alpinist 017, as well as the Marine Master SBDX 017, are all being discontinued. So now you're all going out and you're buying as many as you can, and I simply can't keep them in stock. But people want me to comment on it. I really don't have any comment. Seiko says they're going to discontinue it. That's fine. They are a production house. They sunset products and they sunrise new products. Will this be sunsetted immediately? I don't know what the sunset plan is. If you're a manufacturer, you've got God knows how many units WIP, I'll say. It's called work in progress. You still have 30,000 dials on order. You got 20,000 cases. It's not faucet shut off and that's it. You can't get the watch anymore. I'm sure there's tons of stuff. A year ago, Seiko said the Sarbo 65 was discontinued. Remember that? The cocktail time? What happens? I'm still getting them. Yeah, they have production dates of late last year, but it was in the sunset product. I'm sure very soon, I'm sure they're going to die out. But, hopefully they'll be around for a little while longer, because I know a lot of you want this watch. It is an awesome watch. I happen to like the 033 over the 035. But I did want to say one thing, and I don't know, it's just a prediction. People are like, oh, what are your predictions? I don't know. I don't know what Rolex is going to do, nor do I care. Whatever they do is probably going to be awesome. Last year was the Blue Sky Dweller, I think. I want one, right? Who doesn't? They're doing it right. I'm more concerned about what the brands I'm going to go visit are going to show me, and I'm sure it's going to be cool stuff. I have a whole schedule lined up. It's a jam-packed thing where you just go from meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting. But last year around this time, that same kind of blog post went out where they said they were discontinuing the cocktail time, the Sarbo 65. And when I went to Basel, what did I see in the Seiko booth? I saw these new Presage lineups that looked like cocktail times that were headed to stores. So does this mean that there's another 38 millimeter watch, kind of a little bit updated on the horizon? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have insider info, and very few people do. Just something to kind of keep in the back of your head. I mean, they are a company, they are corporate, but they're not stupid. They know what makes money, so we'll keep our eyes open for that. So when I'm over in Basel, will I be filming? No. I mean, not live. I'll try to shoot as many videos as I can with my phone. I got a Pixel. I got a Pixel 2. I finally updated my phone, and I used to carry a BlackBerry, if you could believe it. I carried a BlackBerry since almost BlackBerry came out. Roller thing on the side, crazy. Ran my business from it for over a decade. This is my Pixel 2. I have a cool little thing on the back that somebody gave me. It's monogrammed. I think it's called a fly grip, a little thingy. So I can take videos with it. I'll take photos, all sorts of cool stuff. And hopefully when I get back, I could put it all in a video and show you what I found and what I learned. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm talked myself out, and thank you for watching. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.